Hello, my name is Tina Louise Spalding and I am a trance channel. I have been asked to do a couple of videos before the eclipse by Jesus. He has something to tell you, I guess. So I will take a couple of breaths and he will come through. No idea what he's going to talk about. I'll see you at the end of the session. You are here on purpose. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and these are important times in your consciousness evolution. Now, the reason that we are doing these videos is because it's very important for all of you to understand the lead up to this global event. Now, by global, we mean that it is broadcast around the world. There are only some of you that will have a complete experience of the total eclipse of the sun. But what you are all doing is gathering together and looking up at the skies together. In this time of dissolution, it is very important for you to see humanity as your brothers and sisters. This is what is being played upon in your mass media systems right now. They are playing upon and feeding you information that makes you look to the left and the right and not trust. It makes you look to the left and the right and judge. It makes you look to the left and the right and fear for the safety of your families. This is how you are being manipulated right now. And this solar eclipse, not only is it a celestial event which gives you a clue that there are bigger forces at play here than your mainstream media systems. There are bigger forces at play here than your mainstream media systems. But you are the pivotal piece in all of this. You, the individual, the little guy on the street, the little gal on the street who thinks she or he is not that powerful. You are the powerhouse of this planet. You are the powerhouse of this civilization, and you need to know it coming up to this event. Because it is in this event that humanity puts aside their differences for a few minutes and looks up to the stars and acts in accord with truth, which is to look in awe upon this most beautiful universe. It is in that moment of peace that you align yourself with truth. It is in that moment of truth that you are acting as you should be acting. That means you are gazing upon this planet with awe. You are gazing upon this demonstration of might with appreciation. And you are putting down your armed thoughts. You are putting down your judgments. You are not attacking anything or anyone. In this moment, you are being given the keys to the universe. That is what this moment is. And so in preparation for this moment, we want you to spend the next couple of days thinking about what we are saying here. Where are you attacking your brothers and sisters? It does not matter if you call them Nazis or alt-rights or any other derogatory term. These labels have been given and promoted to prevent you from uniting with each other. These labels have been propagated over time intentionally to separate humanity from itself. And that is what you are playing out now and what you are seeing now. You are being played. You are the victims of mind manipulation. For an uneducated mind, and we will say that not in the sense of going to school, but one that hasn't been trained, will not hate. It will not judge. It will not separate. It will offer and share and commune. Watch little children in a playground before their parents have indoctrinated them. And they will not care for the color of each other's skin. They will not care for the IQ of each other. One can be severely handicapped. One may be a genius, and they will be passing rocks together or playing on the swings together. All of your prejudices are learned, every single one of them. And particularly learned is the fear of Nazi Germany. Now, you may think that this is an unusual thing to say. You would think that Jesus would hate the Nazis. Well, the Nazis were indoctrinated just as you are being indoctrinated. You are indoctrinated into a different system, but you are being indoctrinated nonetheless. So as this special moment approaches, whether you are watching it in person, which you are very, very fortunate to have that opportunity, or whether you are watching it on a television screen, understand that in that moment you have the ability to pray for peace on this planet. You have the ability to call in powers that are greater than you to assist you, because you know, as you are watching this magnificent demonstration of nature, that minds are quiet, that minds are peaceful, that they are putting down their temporary judgments and they are looking at something greater than them. And that is what we want you to focus on as you watch this eclipse. We want you to use this peaceful moment in the collective consciousness to plant the seeds of love, freedom, and equality for everybody on your planet, not just the neighbors that look like you down the street. We want you to plant the seeds of love, equality, and freedom for every being on this planet, for there are many beings who are in prisons of a different kind. They are in the third world. They are locked into poverty. They are outside of the wealth system that many of you in the West find yourselves within. So as you watch this eclipse, calm your mind and envision the world you wish to see. If you cannot envision a loving world, don't play this game with us. Keep your thoughts as small and as powerless as you can. But if you want to see a peaceful world, a free world, a loving world, a kind world, a compassionate world, the quietness that is being generated by observing this event is like a giant meditation. It is a giant meditation for thousands and thousands and thousands of people. And the more of you who have the courage to envision the world that you want, the more powerful this prayer will be. So use this moment as a magical device, knowing that humanity is focused, especially North American minds. You are some of the most powerful minds in the world because you wield financial influence, because you wield military influence, because you, as a superpower, control many aspects of the consumer society, of the banking industry, and the wealth management systems that are controlling the planet. You are the ones that can change it by changing your choices. Make this solar eclipse a line in the sand where you refuse to hate, where you remember that you are one of a brotherhood, a sisterhood. You are not alone. You are not an American. You are not an African. You are not an Australian. You are not a Chinese. You are a human being, and you must gather together to take back your planet. Your planet is being used up by unconsciousness, and by your full participation in that unconsciousness, know that every time you hate someone, you inflict pain upon yourself and the planet. Know that every time you judge someone, you sow the seeds of pain within your own consciousness. You are brothers and sisters, and until you begin acting like that, you will suffer and you will be in pain and you will accuse them of it, but it will be your own judgment that is causing your pain. So make this solar eclipse on Monday your prayer to the greater forces that hold your solar system and your bodies and your hearts and minds together. Make that solar eclipse your prayer for a future of love, equality, and freedom for everyone, regardless of color, creed, nation, language, or intelligence. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And this is a very, very important time in your planet's consciousness evolution. And you, the individual you that is watching this program, has the ability to influence far more than you know. You've been taught that you're an individual body, an individual mind, that what you do doesn't really matter. It is not true. They have taught you that because it works for them. Then you sit on your couches watching mindless TV, arguing over who is the bad guy. That is exactly where they want you. They do not want you praying. They do not want you envisioning. They do not want you using your power to create that which you all want. You all want the same thing. You want equality, you want freedom, you want love. The distortions of mind that you are seeing played out on television are being used to manipulate you and to control you into the frequency of war and attack. And that is what you must step away from. You must step away from the frequency of war and attack and use this knowledge to envision that which you are seeking, a planet that is equal, that is loving, that is kind, and that cares for every child, no matter their color. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and this is the most important time in your society's evolution. There are great forces at play, both good and distorted, trying to control you. Take back your mind. Take back this power that you have been given. You were created in the image of God. That means that you are a creator. You are able to bring into manifestation whatever you focus on. And if you focus on war and how bad they are, you will manifest that. If you focus on the similarities between you and the consistency that each human wants to be loved and cared for, have a full tummy, a safe place to live. If you focus on that, that is what you will bring into being. Know that this is the law. This is a law of manifestation, and these laws are being used against you because you don't know how powerful you are. We will speak to you again soon. Whew. Okay. I am doing a live streaming event at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Pacific Daylight Time, I don't know which one it is, 9 o'clock in the morning on the west coast of North America. And you can join us by going to channelingjesus.com and giving us your email. We will be sending out a link for that live streaming to everyone whose email we have. It's a free event. We won't be charging you anything for it. We just want as many people to get together, guided by this consciousness, this Christ consciousness, so that we may use the power that we've been given and that we aren't used to owning. I'm going to do another video tomorrow. I've been asked to do lead-up videos to this event. So please subscribe so you get a notification of that video, and join us on Monday morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we will be doing an hour-long teaching meditation, and we'd love you to join us. So please share this video. Let's get as many people doing this as possible, and we will have a lot of influence. Thank you very much for watching this, and visit channelingjesus.com and join us on Monday. I'll see you again tomorrow.